this video, I'm teaching you how to play the C major arpeggio. An arpeggio is basically notes that are related to each other as far as what kind of chord it is you're playing that basically play in succession. So if I have, for this instance, we're playing the C major arpeggio, so we have a C major chord. It sounds like this. When you arpeggiate, arpeggio means you play them in succession. So basically, instead of playing them all together at once, you're playing them like this. Instead of this, you have. So they're played in succession. So they're basically broken up. A C major, so you have three notes. You have your C, which there's C's everywhere. You have your E, and then you have your G. That's the first thing you're going to have to figure out is what keys you're going to be playing. So your C, E, and G. When you're C, when you end up on another C, that means you've gone an octave. So those are the intervals, basic lesson there. So to play it properly, you have to have the correct fingering as well. So you figure out what notes you're playing first, and then you figure out the fingering. So fingering is very important because you can get to your notes a lot easier. When I play this arpeggio, I have to have the right fingering in order to play it fast or play it cleanly. If my fingers are stumbling all over each other, then that hinders the process, and I can't play this fast or the way I want to play it. So finger is very important when you play your arpeggio. So since we're talking about C, we're going to start in the C major chord pattern. So you play your one finger, we're going to start with the right hand. You play your one finger on the C, your two finger on the E, your middle finger on the G, and your fifth finger on the octave C. So, and this is just going up one octave. I'm going to teach you how to go up 2 octaves in a few minutes. So, and then you take the same fingering when you go back. Always do that. It's just like a scale. It's just you go up with these fingering, and then when you go back the opposite way, you're playing the same exact fingering on the way down. So with this one, you're just gonna play that. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 5, 3, 2, 1. And notice how my hand is always in position to play those notes. It never moves all the way over here or over here when I'm playing. It doesn't do this when it's staying in position because just so that I don't have to move it again. And it's pretty easy to access them. So they stay in pretty much the same localized area when I play them. So the same with your left hand. With your left hand, you're going to be playing your 5 finger, your 4 finger, your 2 finger, and your 1 finger. So 5, 4, 2, and 1 finger. So once again, you're going to be doing the same thing on the way back. C, G, E, C, C, E, G, C. So same thing. So that's all over 1 octave. So once you have it on both hands by themselves, you're then going to play them both at the same time, the best you can, back and forth, just to get used to the motion. So both hands are in the same area when they're playing, so they don't have to move anywhere, so it's nice. So you can go really as fast as you want, over and over again. So now to play it over an additional octave, it's going to change the fingering just a little bit. The chord fingering will be the same. So on your right hand, you're going to play your 1, 2, 3 for C, E, and D, and G. The chord finger is going to stay the same. However, what you're going to do when you play it differently when you play 2 octaves. The reason why is you want your hand to move. So in this case, my hand's going to move. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place my 1, 2, 3, And then I'm gonna, as I'm probably right in the middle of me playing my 2 and 3, I'm gonna be starting to move my thumb over to reach this C. So basically I've made I skipped the keys in that way. So instead of playing my 5, I skip that 5 to play my 1. So it looks like this. So as you can see, while I'm playing these 2 notes, my thumb is already on its way to play this note here. So I've already made the choice to go. In piano is the preconception, pre-thought that really makes you a successful pianist. So it's important you already know you're going to go here, so your thumb is already ready to go. It's not like it just happens. Your thumb has to be in preparation for it. So that's how it gets there. So that's how you play that. And then you go back the same way, and this is a little easier. You just kind of stretch your 3 finger over, and then your 2 and 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 5. Because I'm ending here. Whenever I'm ending, I just might as well use my 5 finger so I can have these already in position. Instead of having to go like this and then go all the way back, I'm instead going like this, and then I'm going like this. Same thing works for 3 octaves, but you know, obviously this video was for 2 octaves, so see how easy it is for me to do that? Back and forth, back and forth. You can see how my thumb is just moving over, simply moving over. And it makes it sound seamless. It makes it sound real seamless, even though, you know, I don't have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fingers. I'm able to do that because my thumb is able to shift over and do that. Same idea on the left. You're gonna playing the same ones I taught you. This time though, on your left, you're gonna be playing your 1. So all you're doing is shifting your ring finger over, which is your number 4 finger, and you're playing the same exact notes as you were playing. So this is a little different, but what you're doing is just shifting it over like that. So every finger is assigned to each note. It's just a matter of playing it. So when I play these 3, it's just like playing the original arpeggio 1 octave up, and then you're gonna switch this ring finger over to play this E, and then the 2 finger on that one, and then the 1, and then back the opposite way. So I'll play it slow, and then stretch. How you can play that. So once you get that down, you want to practice playing them both at the same time over 2 octaves. And just for dramatic effect, you can add your sustain pedal along with it. You can go back and forth as fast as you want. And you know, as you get used to the fingering pattern, you'll be able to play them faster and faster anyway.